special characteristic 4 of Arabic script is that the majority of vowels are not written. For instance, here's a typical word in Arabic. There is not a single vowel in this word. That would be impossible in English. You can't have a word in English without a vowel, but you can have words they have vowels, they're just not written. That's the way Arabic is. And the vowels that a word like this would have are what are known as the short vowels. One such short vowel is the fatha. And writing a fatha on this word tells me not only how to pronounce it, because otherwise I have two options for how to pronounce it, but it also tells me exactly what this word means. It tells me that it means your house, and it means that I'm speaking to a man. If I write another short vowel, what's known as a kasra, this word is now pronounced differently. It means it becomes manziluki, and I know that I am speaking to a woman and telling a woman that it is her house. These short vowels are normally written above or below the word. You can see I wrote a fatha and a kasra, and they tell me to pronounce the letter here ma, and they tell me to pronounce this letter as z. And it's not just short vowels that are written above or below the letters that are often not written. It's also pronunciation markers, like the little circle that I just wrote. It's called a sukun, and it means that I don't emphasize the letter, so it also is telling me how to pronounce the letter. This is what the book means by layers. Layer 1 is what's in black. This is what you will see in most books. This is a normal way to write things. Layer 2, the pronunciation markers and the short vowels, this is the things that help me to pronounce the letters, and these are things that are just not normally written. Take a good look at these two lines of poetry here. This is the way that you would normally see something written in a newspaper, a magazine, a book that an adult would read. There's no pronunciation markers, there's no short vowels, it's just the letters. This is normal. This is how adults read. However, sometimes you do see all the short vowels and the pronunciation markers written in. Usually, the short vowels and pronunciation markers are written in because it is a book for children who are learning to read and need them to know how to pronounce the words. Or it's a very, very formal and special text like the Bible or the Quran, and the pronunciation is very important, so they don't want people to make any mistakes, and they want it to be very clear how to pronounce every single word and the meaning of every single word. When you have all these vowels and pronunciation markers, then there is no question of the meaning of a word. But when you don't have them, you could maybe pronounce the same word 2 or 3 ways, and it could have 2 or 3 different meanings. So by writing all of these markers in, we know exactly the meaning.